around the new strategic direction that Congo is taking in terms of your energy policies and reforms. So can you bring me up to speed on that?
Yes, I think Congo Brazzaville has been feeling that um, we should give to gas energy, gas potential, and gas future the right place in the energy mix we should build for the future of the country. It was said and it was felt by the president, by the government, long time ago before anyone was talking about that. So we started very slowly by using gas for generating power. It was a very small power plant of 25 megawatt. Then we moved to 50 megawatt, and after that to 300 megawatt. And today we're producing 480 megawatt, which represents around 70% of electricity provided to the country. So uh, today we're very happy because we see now the world is having the same understanding than we had 20 years ago. So we are very happy to put it at the front of our challenges in the country for energy solution. We're very happy because I think really everyone knows and say that gas energy is a clean one, especially European Commission, and everyone see that for the energy transition, gas will be the first solution for most of time needs we can have to face, and also I'm very happy because Africa will be once again the solution for that because we're seeing so many discoveries coming up in many countries, and the last one was in Cote d'Ivoire, in Namibia before, in Mozambique, and so and so. And in a more humble way, we think Congo also have a high potential in terms of gas. In terms of gas, so we're working to build that new ecosystem. Yes.
But are you getting new investments? Are you getting new projects? How much are these coming through? The government putting in and the private sector bringing money in. Tell me
Yeah.
about these projects.
The good thing is that before even we end the process of building the new ecosystem, which means for us having now a new managing director is just in front of me in charge of gas, having I hope in the next weeks or month some institution dedicated to gas, having a new gas code, having a gas master plan. Before ending that, we have a project, a big one, industrial one, is led by ENI. We will start exporting LNG in December. It's a $5 billion project. It's a huge one. It's a very big one for us. The first phase is around 600,000 tons a year. The second one will be a 3 million tons a year in 2 years, in 2025. And just beyond this project, we're discussing for another one, a second one with a Chinese company, and I think they will start in January. They want to start in January. And based on the gas master plan, we have been building, elaborating with Mackenzie and our national oil company. I think we have many other projects coming up in Congo Brazzaville. So I'm sure that in 2 years we will be talking in another terms. We will have maybe 3, 4, 5 gas projects in Congo Brazzaville.
Congo is known for commodities, natural resources. You're also very rich in agriculture. So I'm trying to find out how you'll be able to balance all of this with the needs for the environment. That you need to be sustainable. How will you be able to balance that with the people, climate change, and other issues that you need to deal with?
I think what makes me very happy with gas is because it's bringing so many solutions in terms of many topics. First of all, in terms of access to electricity, we think that gas will accelerate the access to electricity by the power plant. To build an hydropower, it takes 5, 6 years. To build a gas power plant, it takes 1 year. So it's so much more quick to do it. With gas, we see that in 1-2 years we will maybe double the production we have today, because I have on my table and on the table of my colleague in charge of electricity maybe five, 6 projects waiting for an agreement from the government. So this is very good for us, because as you see, all of us, all the government, we fighting to eradicate energy poverty. We're fighting to cancel the 600 million people in Africa without access to electricity. So gas will be probably the best friend for that, for this issue. The second thing is access to modern gas. So this is a direct benefit. Having gas now and being able today to bring it to population everywhere they need it will be the second benefit for the population. The third one I see, beyond the ecosystem, a new one, we will create jobs, we will also bring more economic growth. It's about agriculture that you mentioned. We want gas to be used, and this is a strong commitment and a strong willingness of the government to be used to provide fertilizers. Because in our economic plan for the country, development plan for the country, we put agriculture in the front of our priorities. And we put it for what? First, to give food to the population, to provide food security. It doesn't make sense. We have enough water, we have very good lands, we have forests, we have everything, we have sun, and we're still importing maybe 70% of what we eat. It doesn't make sense. So food security is on the front of our priorities, and having fertilizers produced in our country for our needs, and why not for export, to be exported in the international market, is our most important priorities, and having gas is one of the conditions for that. So you can see a big and huge benefit in terms of population needs. The second thing is environment. Yes, gas is a clean energy. So if gas become your first energy provider in your mix, so you're having more and more clean energy in the country. At the same time, I can tell you that oil producing companies, they're working very hard, and with the pressure of the government, to reach the net zero, not in 20 years. Some of them, they're saying in 2020, in 2030. In 7 years, they will reach that level by decarbonizing what they're doing, by capturing carbon, investing in forests, by investing in biofuel. That's what ENI is doing. So, in the same time, we're doing that. But having more and more gas as one of the solutions, I think it will bring us, and we're working on that, to say to the world that we can be oil-producing country and reach net zero maybe in 10 years.